So, I don't actually know why people are so down on Will Smith's Genie in the new Aladdin movie. Like, he'll be fine. Like, actually, what he'll be is Will Smith. Um, and, like, blue skin, which would look like that on anyone, is not going to change uh, anyone's opinion of him. You know? Like, personally, I tend to enjoy his antics, and he did a pretty good job of, like, breaking out of my weird, but astonishingly appropriate head casting of Jeffrey Dean Morgan for Deadshot. Like I don't know. I remember reading like Gail Simone's Deadshot. That was my first introduction to the character. I thought, man, like, and that was like the summer in which The Losers came out, and I'd already seen like Watchmen. Um, I'd seen that dude like play like uh, similarly gruff but redeemable comic characters before, and I mean, I don't know. You can argue if the comedian's actually redeemable, but like he seemed to be at various points. Anyway, I just thought that he'd be great for Deadshot, and when they got Will Smith, I thought, well, I mean, he's gonna be Will Smith. Let's see what he does. And yeah, again, it was fine. I wasn't even thinking about Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And that's what you need when you're getting someone new to replace Robin Williams. Like, uh, look, for one thing, um, I don't think that Robin Williams' reprisal of the role would be off the table if he were still alive. Like, they got fabulous new voices for everyone in the new Lion King movie, but they could not bring themselves to replace James Earl Jones because they didn't think that like such an iconic voice could be changed. They got James Earl Jones back to record the same lines, and I think that they would have discussed and possibly tried to get Robin Williams back if he'd been around for this new Aladdin movie, but they couldn't, and they couldn't get someone. They couldn't get a Robin Williams type, even if such a thing existed. They had to get someone who would not invite any qualitative comparisons to Robin Williams. Like you can all, like, everyone's gonna like a lot of people are gonna say, oh well, Robin Williams was better, but like people say about everything, you know, better or worse, whatever. That's quantitative. But you can't say, oh well, this was like he was trying to do that kind of thing, but he didn't quite hit the mark, or like he was doing a take on this. No, you're getting Will Smith, um, and he's perfect because he's not gonna like dwell in anyone's shadow. He's like Robin. He is like Robin Williams in the fact that uh, he has his own orbit. You know, like he's not even living under the same sun that would cast shadows in which others might dwell. You know, and he also, you know, the other thing, he doesn't have Robin Williams' same energy, but he has a comparable degree of uniqueness in his own ebullient charms, and that's what you want from a genie in this milieu. So yeah, I'm gonna like I think that I'm gonna have a good time with it. I'm actually pretty excited, and Guy Ritchie's directing it. I heard that late, but that seems delightful, in its own weird way. Uh, like listen, I'm not gonna see the new Lion King movie. I really doubt that I will at any point, unless like I'm invited by someone I like spending time with anyway. I just I love the original, and a big part of that was it's like heightened, like cartoonish aesthetic, and when all that's replaced by a degree of like realism, which I don't want personally, like I'm losing a lot from it. Like I'm not. I'm sure it's gonna be a great movie, but it won't be great for me, and that's fine. But Aladdin, it looks so ridiculous, and it like the things it's changing. It's like I mean, people are saying that it's more like Assassin's Creed or something, which is another aesthetic I enjoy, even if I don't always care to actually engage in the game firsthand. You know, I've actually been catching up on the ones I've left since like the second game by like watching this like series of YouTube videos that's been edited to feel more like a movie through like judicious use of cinematic uh, scenes, and excisions of the actual game. Um, but yeah, uh, like it seems like a sort of like wild medieval adventurous romp that's like gonna hit me pretty close to the center of my feels. So yeah, I'm gonna see it, and I don't doubt that I'll have a good time. Oh, also speaking of video games, um, apart from the first Mortal Kombat movie, which is always gonna have a special place in my heart, and the you know Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies, I'd say that the best video game movie for me was Prince of Persia. That was actually not that might actually be like my favorite. Personally, I don't know. It's between that and Mortal Kombat. Objectively, I'd say the Prince of Persia's better, and I can't accurately judge Tomb Raider, but I had a good time when I was there at 9. So yeah, Prince of Persia, man. This I could watch that again. But yeah, I in a sense I might by seeing Aladdin. I mean, Guy Ritchie plus Aladdin, that's pretty close to the Prince of Persia movie I saw. So yeah, let's do this.